Hey everybody, it's Nintuba64 here. Welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we started out this dungeon, and in this episode... crap. In this episode, we're gonna beat it. We already have the map and compass, so we're gonna work on getting the item of the dungeon, of course, and beating it. So, yeah. Anyways, you wanna go west here, and actually find an entrance / exit to the dungeon. I highly suggest using this exit for some reason. Now we need to go northwest, and we should find some arches. And also, if you're wondering, there is another entrance there, but that doesn't matter. Hi. Hi. Yes, you must stop being a thing that exists. Through the arches. And we need to go through this entrance. Now, just avoid the enemies. And yes, Megan, I am recording. Because you knew I was, because I'm talking to myself and it's weird. I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to the people of YouTube. And though they're all weird like I am, they are not me. It's a very cute snake. It's also stuffed, so... it's not really actually dangerous. Anyways, we weren't actually supposed to exit. We need to... because that's where I put bowls. Megan, why do you need a pencil?
So I can write stuff on paper for my online class. I'd have no crap in.
Yeah, my sister's kind of disgruntled about that. And of course, that wall master, it isn't actually supposed to take you to the beginning of the room. The only reason it was because I just happened to be in the room where I entered the dungeon. And if you wanted, you could probably grind up some health here if you're only at 3 hearts and don't want to completely die. Which I might do, but I probably won't. Anyways, what you need to do is... finally, actually, no, I will farm up health. You guys just give me a minute. Screw it, farming for health is for wimps. Come on. Really? I walked into it? It was already on the ground. Game, you're annoying. That was a pretty pro way to defeat it, and yeah, I'm just gonna... oh, I didn't kill you. Anyways, now that we have that small key from that, let's head east again. And thankfully that fire didn't go up because it would have hit me. And once you have the item in this dungeon, fighting becomes a lot easier because notice how many hits these guys take. They are really weak to the dungeon item, which is pretty much nothing but a combat tool, which I don't mind. It's kind of like the bow. And the bow is a good item. I just need to... I'm sad. Cutting back to right there. I've decided to be lazy and I'm gonna just use my medallion to beat these enemies. Because, you know, it uses a lot of magic, but, you know, it's kind of worth it. Because you get this, and you get magic from them. Anyways, what you need to do is pull the statue, which you can hold by pressing A, onto this skull. Just avoid getting grabbed by the wall master because it can be pretty annoying. Wait, shoot. Yes, just avoid him. And what? I was... disagreement. It is strong. I'm gonna use the medallion again because fighting the Stalfos is pretty annoying. And yeah, pretty much it's a free defeat of every enemy in the room. And now that the Floor Master is defeated, it shouldn't be so difficult. Or, not difficult, but not as annoying. Oh. Yep, it respawns, even if you kill it. We're gonna get him to appear over here. I'll pull like there's no tomorrow. What? What? He was on there. Yep, just gotta cheese. Cheese everything in the world. I beat the enemies so easily. I'm such a dirty cheater, but I like being a dirty cheater. Especially since it makes the game easier, and most of the enemies drop magic anyway, so it's not really that bad. Anyways, we need to exit the dungeon and go back through the bone arches, because that area is kind of useless for now. Yeah, I'll just kill you so you can't kill me. Because if I die, I'll be in a really bad situation, because it will teleport you all the way back to the base of the Pyramid of Power, which is pretty bad. Anyways, let's head south into the main entrance. Just go in. Might actually kill myself now just to, you know, get it easy for a free entrance. Anyways, once you're in this room, go to the Eazd, and we want to equip our hookshot. Wait, beat this little bugger. Come up from behind him to defeat him. And I suggest going through all these skulls because they will give you some very good things. Such as hearts, and yeah, hearts are useful. And what happens when it has nothing to go around? It will just go around in place. Not the most amazing thing in the world, but you'll notice on the left there is a bumble wall. So that is what you are going to do now, or at least want to advance in the game, unless you just want to stand here and do nothing useful for the rest of the game. Anyways, just pull the lever and it will blow up all this mess. And I'll shoot. Again, exit and re-enter to show you guys what's in those skulls without having to take damage. I shoot, that's a bomb. Or it just fell down. And shoot, gotta fall. And I took damage anyways. So just gotta fight the mini Moldorms. Thankfully we won't have to see Moldorm till much later in the game, thankfully. Because, I hate Moldorms. I hate fighting Moldorm. He's easily the most annoying boss in the game. Yes, in the game. Please. No. 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 Okay. Goodbye. Okay. I'm back. Now we need to go west through the bone arches yet again. And enter through here. Thankfully we are now safe in case we die, and I just want to show you guys how good this item is. Wow, that's totally showing how good it is. That's kind of pitiful, but I do get respawned back in here. Pretty much one hits a lot of things. Most importantly, these guys. Because, well, they're made of cloth. Cloth burns pretty easily. But anyways. let's go to the west and exit from here and not get hit by everything, and just keep heading upwards. And what happens if you use fire on this? It opens it up. Now this is the final area of the dungeon. I know mold worms look like they're made of fire, but you can still defeat them with fire. Now, I think we need to go under the bridge first. Say there's a chest, but you can't go through it because you can't really see everything. It's kind of a maze. Wait, why did I forget how to do this? I remember what to do. Go down here. Go to the left. What? Game. What do I do? Maybe oh wait. I am going to go through the locked door now, because I can't think of anything else to do. Really? I can't even go down there now? Just charge your way up here and go through. Nope, I don't believe I'm actually supposed to go there yet. So I won't have to go through this maze. I don't like mazes where you can't see where you are because you think you're at one point when you really aren't, and it makes you miss where you are, and it's annoying. What? How did I get there beforehand? I tried to do that. It did not allow me. Anyways, go up here. It makes you feel a little bit safer. But just use a fire rod. Now you do not want to get hit by that, like, star laser thing, because it can do the equivalent of eggplantizing you, if you've ever played Kid Icarus, which means you can't attack or use items for around 15 seconds. But you want to go in here. Opening a chest for some reason changes you back. And did everyone see that? Did everyone see that? I was literally unable to avoid that. Literally unable. Anyways, now in here, you're going to want to be really careful and not fall. This is not really a puzzle, it's just move slowly and don't screw yourself over. And don't get caught. Don't get caught by a wall master, or a floor master, whatever it's called, or a ceiling master, or Captain N, the game master. Just go through here rather zippily. And yes, that's an official word now. And freaking wall master. You know, time to equip the big guns, aka the harpoon. Because that's pretty much what it is in this game. That's what it looks like, at least. I don't really like the design of the hookshot in this game, even though this really is the first game hookshot's in. I think it looks just like a harpoon. Because that's what Brian are stupid. Brian, you're very stupid. Hey, you could just go here. Sliding over them. I've gone through this before, and this might be annoying you guys because of my fail. But, you know. Finally, I'm safe here. And go into the next room. Like, I've done that right before though. It's not actually that hard. I just suck. I just suck really bad. But anyways, using this on the Stalfos is your friend. But you do not want to run too low on magic. Because, you know, even though there are magic drops, running low on it means you can't use as many fantastical spells. And isn't that the greatest noise ever? This room actually seems to be a Bombos medallion room. That was literally right before I got hit. I was so thankful I was able to get that off. And beat the room, and gave us a hefty bit of magic. So just find which one is open. Which one are you? You know, because they totally shouldn't make the one that's open look any different from the rest. Now, I think this is probably one of the last rooms of the dungeon, if I'm not mistaken. Just almost medallion cheese. I love it. Cheese is so strong. You got a small key. And 1 heart to go into this room. Really? Cutting back there. On to fight Mothula. Mothula is not too hard. I suggest using your fire rod, and actually, for craps and giggles, I'm gonna use the bee because Mothula is the only boss in the game that can be damaged by the bee. So bee, go attack Mothula. And we win. And the bee, stop attacking me. I'm just pick up my heart container and grab the crystal. And wow, with the bee still flying around, that's kind of funny. If you guys don't know what comedy is, that would be an example. And that rotating Mode 7 graphics. Ryan, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the great cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. Me must alone face the person who began the great cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become a hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. And we get fully healed and we spin around and point our sword in the air. And you know what? I'ma just go do one last thing before I end it off. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm literally just going to the next area. Or not even the next area, it's an area I've already been in. And that was clearly the wrong place. So I should really just go home and stop doing things. So yeah, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we're gonna do the next dungeon. All of it. Because I said so. See you guys then.